Hello, everybody, and God bless. So, I have been sitting on this dream for a very, very long time, and I just feel led to just hurry up and record it and just put it out there. So, I don't plan to edit this dream at all or put an intro, outro, things like that, because the point of me not posting it was literally just me being ashamed, I guess, of how people would react to it and how I would react to it. And I made a community post about being ashamed of the gospel, and it really just gave me like the push to be like, hey, let me go ahead and record this dream I had. So pretty much in the dream, I was in the same area that I normally go to when I go to my gym classes. I go all the way in the back in the corner on the left. And in my dream, that's where I was standing. And I was in the same room and everything. And we had a new instructor, and it was a guy. And as soon as he walked in, I knew he was new, but I just knew I could trust him. I was like, I'm trusting you. And I was watching him, and I was doing every single thing he was doing. I was like right there, not messing up. I was paying attention. And everyone that I could see, I had a knowing in this dream. I couldn't see everybody in the room, but the people that I could see were not paying attention to him at all. They were like blowing him off. They didn't give a care about him at all. And they were doing their own thing. Literally, like, that's what I heard in my spirit in this dream. They were doing their own thing. And then another guy had walked in, and he looked very similar to the first instructor, except for this second guy was a little bit taller and his hair covered his face. And like I said, with the first guy, I instantly knew I could trust him because I could sense his spirit. This guy, I could sense his spirit, and instantly I was like, he is evil. I know he's mean, and I'm not trusting anything that comes out of his mouth. And as soon as I thought that, he started talking about he's not your instructor, I'm your instructor, so follow me. And sure enough, everybody who was doing their own thing started following this new dude. And the new guy was standing right in front of me, and I'm sitting there trying to look around him to pay attention to the other instructor. And it was crazy because this guy is in front of me, and yes, I see him, but at the same time, I always was able to see the original instructor. I was always able to look at him. And I had a knowing that out of everybody that I could see in the classroom, like I said, I couldn't see every single person, but the people that I could see, I had a knowing that I was the only one who knew without hesitation that this new dude was a fake instructor. And that was exactly what I was told in the dream, that he is a fake instructor. And I was the only one who did not hesitate to not follow him. I was the only one who was following the original instructor. And that's pretty much what the dream was telling me. That was like, I would know if I was dealing with a false Jesus. I would know that because I know who Jesus is. And that's what the dream was literally saying. I knew this instructor, even though he was new and it was the first time I saw him, but I instantly was like, you're my instructor and I'm going to follow you. And then this other guy came in. I knew, like, I also knew who he was. Like, never met him before, but I knew his spirit right away. Like, you are evil. You are mean. That's what I was saying in the dream. And I am not going to follow you. So, like I said, this was really important. And I just wanted to post it because, like, at first I was ashamed because, I don't know, I was just ashamed of, like, how people would think of me getting a dream that was, I guess, putting me above people. But I believe this was a dream from God. So my thoughts or what other people think, it doesn't matter if I'm being told by God to post it, because I literally felt ashamed for not posting it. At first I was ashamed because of what would happen if I posted it. Then I started feeling ashamed for not posting it, and I started feeling just groggy and drained. And I had this dream a couple of days ago, so like every day I just felt more and more drained because I was not sharing what God gave me. Like 100% believe this was from God. And then all of a sudden I literally went from having dreams. I was having dreams and visions every single night, and they were personal, so that's why I didn't post them, and I didn't feel led to post them. But this dream, I literally knew that I should post it, and I ignored that. And then all of a sudden, literally, this was the last dream I had, last vision I had, and that was it. It was like God was like, you have a dream to post and you need to get it out there right now, and you need to stop being ashamed. So I plan to put in the description box the post I had literally just posted. And like I said, I'm just going to upload this. I do not want to wait another day, another second to get this dream out. I understand I don't have an intro and outro and pretty lights and all that stuff, but it's the word that is more important. And I understand, like, this is my nighttime look, but me looking all fancy does not change the word, okay? So hopefully you guys understand that, is that we need to know who Jesus is. You need to know who he is, not only so you're not ashamed, because that's what that post that I'm posting said, and that scripture I posted, it said that you will not be ashamed if you know who you believe, you know what you believe, and you need to know who Jesus is so you do not get fooled. That dream was saying, since I knew who the real instructor was, that fake instructor who came in, since I knew the spirit of that first instructor, the fake instructor that came in could not fool me. I knew he was the complete opposite. I didn't care if they looked the exact same and maybe had a few changes here and there, but you did not have the same spirit, and I knew like that. So read your word, pray, worship, get closer to God. Do not be ashamed of posting the gospel, okay? So God bless you all. Have a nice one.